Hong Kong is a series of islands with 7.5 million residents. This huge population lives on such small islands, which leads to land scarcity. This means that the cost of housing in HK is very expensive. This is why housing in Hong Kong ranges from cramped housing to luxurious apartments. Our study is based in Sham Shui Po, where the buildings are crowded together. Most of these buildings have only 5 to 7 floors, and they're either very cramped or subdivided to look like this. With 600,000 millionaires and 1.65 million people living in poverty, there is a huge inequality in wages. This is why Hong Kong is known for its cage homes, where tens and thousands of people live in spaces between 78 square feet to 140 square feet. For perspective, a normal parking space in Hong Kong is only about 130 square feet.
These are the evidences of urban stress in Hong Kong. We have analyzed them using 6 factors. In social aspects, the cage homes are subdivided flats in Sham-Shui Po not only make it difficult for the residents to live there, but also impact their health and hygiene. A lot of these housing options are infested with rats and roaches, which pave the way for the spread of diseases. Many residents suffer muscle strain, heart diseases, and respiratory problems, as well as poor mental health and mental disorders. In economic aspect, cage homes or subdivided housing have become the reluctant choice for many Hong Kongers with low income. This is the only cost-effective way for them to survive with the housing prices that are skyrocketing. And for the environmental aspect, with impossible living conditions comes an impossible amount of waste. From the everyday plastic that is used by these people to the toilets being flushed, everything is far from clean. This promotes poor waste management and contributes to a very unhealthy living environment. In political aspect, although nothing has been done yet, in the coming 4 years, the Hong Kong government plans to increase Hong Kong's public housing supply by 25%. They also aim to shorten the waiting time to 4.5 years.
The following are 2 of our strategies to help ease this problem. For all of the strategies, the government must be on board. Strategy 1. Implementing rent control. Rent control is a broad term for the legislation that limits the rental rates in a city. The Legislative Board and the Chief Executive must be on board with this, as they play a key role in passing and implementing this legislation. The benefits of this strategy are that housing will become more affordable as there will be a cap on rent. This does not allow the landlords to increase rent in order to gain profit, so the low-income tenants will have housing security. The challenges that this strategy possesses are that this new policy will cause an influx of poor migrants, which can cause even more congestion in the city. The landlords do not profit from this scheme and may seek to disobey it and illegally hike prices. If this happens, the residents will be forced to give in as they fear losing their houses. This will make them vulnerable and susceptible to paying high prices for smaller apartments, like it is now.
The second strategy is to tear down buildings that are shorter than 12 floors or torn down to build high-rise apartment buildings. Building contractors, architects, developers, and the labor workforce are required, and the benefits of strategy 2 are constructing high-rise apartment buildings will create more housing opportunities. These buildings will be able to accommodate a large number of tenants, which means that their housing will not be cramped and more. Thus, their quality of life will naturally improve. The challenges faced by this are tearing down the small apartments to construct these high-rise buildings will be very expensive. The landlords of these new apartments may increase the rent in order to recover the cost of construction. This will also have an environmental impact on the islands as it will add additional weight, making the islands of Hong Kong sink faster.
This is a photo of our initial Coggle mind map where we've brainstormed our ideas, and thank you for watching.